Joe Musgrove is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So coming to the plate, Daryl Stefani, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, no balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box, Max Kepler. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now it's 2-0. Musgrove is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
That is good.
Stepping up now,
let me up.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
That's it. The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it. 2 down. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Striding in, Jorge Polanco. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Now the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a effort that's taken for a ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that's low, ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, D-Row, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
A 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Alex Kirilloff. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Kirilloff.
Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Nick Gordon. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And another foul ball. Hit in the air out toward left. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He sets to lead off the home half of the second.
Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next for New York, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Yastrzemski, the runner at second with one away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Now both runners on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Two and two. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Marcus Semien is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Daryl Stefani. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Misses. Ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Byron Buxton now. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
That misses. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the count will be full. First and second here with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. He's right there. A bare hand for one to Aguilar for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's flat.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jorge Alfaro.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Iglesias is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Mountcastle, 23 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Into the box now, Alex Kirilloff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
You got a full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Lays off 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 23 homers and 68 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Stefani is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Nick Gordon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Daryl Stefani.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Daryl Stefani. First offering on its way. Hold high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Domingo Germán takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, up there.
Kepler, a native of Germany. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Three-two pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.